in Boston, Massachusetts. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Crochet. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their...
That one ripped right center field. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Gleyber Torres, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Dives and makes the catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Swing and a base hit. So up next, Colt Keith. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as every runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping on.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jump.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. Torkelson on his way to third. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So digging in, Andy Ibanez. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. And a base hit knocks in a run. 1 down. So here's Baez now. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Ibanez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In comes the runner from third. It's 5-0. Baez around second. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but You're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Walker Buehler.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
At the plate, Jake Rogers. Base hit, and a run comes in. One gone, runner at first. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Not in time. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second with one away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Line drive, base hit down the line. Coming home. He will score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. 2 outs, base is empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, designated
Here's
hitter,
a big power
Colt
threat.
Keith.
Colt Keith. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That one felt good. Make that 4 homers in the inning.
Pitching for
2
the Red
down,
Sox.
base is empty. Spencer
Number 22.
Torkelson now at the plate.
Garrett
1 for 1. He
Whitlock.
tripled in his first trip. Hard hit, but right at him and left. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the back here at Fenway, towing the slab in today's game. Jack Flaherty. He's been one of the best starters of the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
On the ground, right side. Torres over to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
Hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
Hard hit left side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Refsnyder, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3
Batting
fastballs,
forward,
all
first
strikes.
baseman,
He wasn't even able to foul one off.
Tristan
There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good fastball
0-2.
going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Smoked into left, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Javi Baez digs in right side. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. That one ripped. And it bangs off the monster. Ibanez around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 12-0.
Now batting, catcher,
So man
Jake
aboard,
Rogers.
Jake Rogers digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Grant Herter gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now, Kerry Carpenter. That one is absolutely belted. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw into second, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's one of the best players in the game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's off the green monster. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Riley Green.
Green.
He's 2 for 2. Base knock center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Now it's the power speed combo. Colt Keith. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Into center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. To third. Tag. Got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow.
Runner takes off. Line drive. Pulls it into the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now it's Alex Bregman. And that one is in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Wilyer Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch
Batting
strikeout.
7th.
All
Catcher,
fastballs.
Blake
Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Next to hit, Blake Sabol. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Javier Baez.
Herter back to work. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one ripped. Makes the catch up against the wall. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. That clips the corner. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
0-2.
On the ground, Torkelson. He'll do it himself. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, David Hamilton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Tigers lead it 7. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So a man aboard. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Liner, base hit. Carpenter around third. Safe, and they extend their lead.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's...
Laser could be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. And the lead continues to grow. And he's there with a double.
Now batting, the first
manager
baseman.
out of the dugout.
Now pitching.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Number 56.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 22-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now at the plate, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Baez. Base hit center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster. 1 run is in. Here comes Baez around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be
that one ripped. And it bangs off the monster. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's a guy who does it all. Line drive, Adam in center field. Not in time. He's safe.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one is out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 27-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit, Riley Green. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's not coming back. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 28-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
First base. Bottom 4. Now here is Rob Refsnyder. Popped up left side. Carpenter in and to his right. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. And welcome back to the Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Late with the swing there. Flaherty still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss. Jack Flaherty picks up the strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now the DH spot, Rob Refsnyder. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Torkelson makes the catch, inning over. Totally dominant. Back in Boston, leading off, Spencer Torkelson. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Bernardino back to work. That one ripped. And it's off the green monster. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
Now a chance for Andy Ibanez. Bregman handles. Now one gone in the 9th. And now it's Baez. Base hit and a run in to score.
Now batting.
Now the catcher up to hit,
Rogers.
Jake Rogers. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That'll make it out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish.
For the
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up next.
So they're down to their final out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Abreu.
And first offering is fouled off. Flaherty is just 1 strike away. Got him. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire